This video is in support of Matt's Game Exchange, where you can get 20% off video games and accessories. Matt's Game Exchange is home of many retro and or new video game consoles along with games. Matt's Game Exchange is located on 2924 Westgate City Boulevard, Greensboro, North Carolina, zip code 27403. Check them out, tell them that you stopped by and saw this ad when you can. This is a place where you can buy, sell, trade, and repair all of your video game console needs. Thank you.
Abstract brainwaves, game genie in the beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique, can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. Sans yellow hat right now. What we got going on is we're trying to find these Volbeat. Yes, Volbeat is finally here. It was rumored through data leaks and stuff, data mining or what have you, that Volbeat and Illumise would switch, but they didn't switch. They're in both areas at the same time, both sides of the world. Finally, it's been too long since it's happened, and kind of like Zangoose and Viper, they're on different regions and it finally switched. Or we're finally able to get both of them in wherever part of the part of the world you were in. And not only that, but they can be shiny. So that's what's most exciting. It's just that it's hard to really get them. Now, some people have got them pretty much everywhere. 1 in 3 Pokemon I've seen have been either Joltik, Illumise, or Volbeat, with a sprinkling of some Eevees in there as a 4th option. But they are pretty much everywhere. You do see Phoebus out here as well. I would like to have at least one of those shiny, but may not be in the cards. We'll see. I'm hoping. I'm here at Walmart, gonna get some groceries really quick. Their parking lots are usually good for opportunities when it comes to getting some of these new shinies, but we'll see. But not only is that happening, we've got Landorus for at least another week or so. Plenty to talk about. Aber Community Day is also returning. It's going to be one of the first. They had an Incense Day that just passed. Now, that Incense Day was pretty much how Pokemon Go is going to be played for a lot of people for a while. And what that entails is just sitting at the house with incense on. And you were able to get a shiny Sentret, as seen here. Your boy did get 2 of them, so I was happy about that. But there were some other shinies I wanted to. It just wasn't in the cards. So this Abra Community Day, I'm expecting it to be similar. There is a pass, which I paid for. You can see that here. It's some kind of event, and hopefully that has its own thing that's shiny. I'm expecting it to be kind of like the Genesect, but maybe not to the full out detail of that, where maybe you're not going to need, different sets of tasks that revolve the entire day, but who knows? This Community Day is for a while. I think it's from 11 to 6 p.m. your local standard time, so there's no telling how long that can be. Back to Illumise and Volbeat, it's a good time to get as much candy as you can for those. The Joltik as well, since those are somewhat rare, at least for me. I'm trying to get different forms. We've got different tasks out for this for the rest of this month. Now, the Team Rocket thing is not really popping right now because it requires you to be outside, and to constantly be outside to do those things. It's not really a good look for Niantic to do that, so what they did was they extended it. They're like, hey, we're still having the Entei out here. We're not switching to Suicune just yet. But I suspect when May rolls around in a few more days here, we will see something like that take place, a change of guard, if you will. The EX raids haven't changed yet, and why would they with the same situation being what it is? Now, this remote raid pass thing, who knows what update it'll happen. I know there's some framework of it out right now. The Android people know, because with that update, they're suffering with their gotchas and Go Pluses not really working. But if you have iOS, you're still okay. So that Incense Day probably wasn't the best for them. if you're like me, you don't really want to sit around for hours in the same place playing Pokemon. It's just not where it's at. It's about moving around, getting around, and if you are just going to be doing other things, what better device to have than the Pokeball Go Plus? The Pokemon Go Plus, the Pokeball Go Plus, and the Gacha. All three of those at least make it more tolerable. That said, how was it for you? Did you get what you needed out of it? I know some people are still working on other events and able to do that with this. I know there was Shiny Chansey that you could possibly get through that as well. And correct me if I'm wrong, this image here should show what other Pokemon were eligible. I know they split it into different sections like water, rock, and all different ones like that. Without looking at that image, I couldn't tell you, but they split it up by hour. I had other stuff going on, so I was able to at least get those Sentrets, which were rare up until that point, but I'm glad to have got them out of the way. So the stomach is rumbling. I may have to end this short and go take care of that. I'm not sure what kind of footage I could showcase along with it. I know this is a short video. We've been battling and doing other things, and I'm kind of dusting over a lot of different subjects, but that's where it's at right now. May walk some dogs, not really sure what's happening, but I am looking forward to what the Abra Community Day entails. So maybe I add this to that, or just add some other footage. I'm not sure yet. You'll know when you see the rest of this. So I'll see you when that part happens, or in the next one. Okay, so we're back from Walmart, back in the car anyway. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that your buddy, that's really what this event is about. It's from April 21st to the April 27th, I believe. I know I put the graphic up maybe earlier, but here it is once again. And what it's doing is it's allowing your buddy Pokemon to bring you more items, bring you more gifts more frequently. So I think they added to the pool of those things. In addition to that, it's like half off distance and maybe extra candy. Woobat is also in the wild now, so that was the other Pokemon that you can see more frequently. I don't know how that got away from me when that's my current buddy as of this recording. You've also got a walk Woobat, so with it being half distance, you got to walk him really for 2 candies versus just the 1. So here's to that. Again, you've got the shinies, you've got the Chansey out there, you've got all that going on. They're trying to finish out April with a bang. I think the Community Day will have more psychic Pokemon besides just Abra. So I'm assuming that research that they give you, it also has more stuff to do with that. So be on the lookout for that. Again, Shiny Abra Community Day was postponed initially. Last Community Day, they also were rumored to have put it out briefly. Some people showed screenshots of it. I'm not sure if those were faked or legit, but they're there. So here's our chance. Let's see how this goes. And yeah, this will be the end of this video. We'll pick back up on Abra Community Day this weekend. Hope you guys get a bunch of shinies, if not the Illumise and the Volbeat, but also these Abras. See you there. Captain Sensation! In this day and age, many of us do a lot of shopping, and we do some of it online. That continues to increase year by year. Some of us get items on eBay or Amazon. Check out Anywheres. The prices may be cheaper there. Where is Anywheres? Anywhere is at Anywhere Shopping on Facebook. Check it out. Support your small independent business. The shipping rates are fast, they're fair, prices are also fair. They may even be cheaper than your popular places. Give it a look if you can. It also supports Captain Sensation. Thank you.